Who's your daddy?
The 11 o'clock crew. All right, pick me a category, 11 o'clock folks.
Judiciary.
4.
3.
Judiciary. For 3.
Billy's.
Moot. First hand I see. Go ahead, Teddy.
Wait,
It-
split the group.
It means that a case has already been decided, so that there's no justiciable articulable dispute because the case has already been decided. It was tried to use in the case of abortion because the child had already been born.
Okay, moot case is a case that's technically already been decided. Supreme Court is not going to make any decision on this if it's already been decided. And a good example of this would have been abortion. So I'll give you +6 on this one because again, in the moot situation with abortion, they said the baby had already been born, case has already been decided. You don't need to have an abortion if you don't have a baby. Jay, did I see your hand, or did you have anything else, Teddy? 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, yeah, Sarah's group had it next. Nothing, go ahead.
The Padilla case also. I said that's the perfect.
The Jose Padilla case is also actually a really good example of this as well. Jose Padilla, what was the story with that? Why was his become moot?
He was being in prison for not being charged. And
Right.
and when he was trying to sue, he was already discharged. And no, he got charged already.
That's exactly what it was. The Bush administration charged him before the case got to court because he hadn't been charged, which rendered it moot. You gave me the last correct answer. Pick me. Oh, and one more thing on this. If it's list all you can, the group that picks it picks it. If it doesn't say list all you can, first hand I see gets it. Okay? You got it. Pick me a category.
Articles for 1 point.
Articles for 1. Top 5 presidents in American history. You got it. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
FDR.
FDR. Was FDR one?
No. Lincoln.
Was FDR one of them?
No.
FDR. Lincoln is 2.
Okay,
Gotta go.
Clinton.
Clinton.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Reagan.
Reagan.
Roosevelt.
And who?
Hey,
Who's the top?
I know this is American
Top
government class,
5.
but we all
Lincoln,
should
Reagan,
take it
Kennedy,
now.
Clinton, and Roosevelt. Those are the top 5.
Clinton.
Yeah, those are the top 5. They are. Okay.
No, she said JFK.
Yeah, she said JFK. All right, pick me a category. You gave me the last answer.
What do you want to do?
Articles for 2. Signing statements. Teddy, got it.
It's when the president adds a statement below his signature onto a piece of legislation and puts it into law. He can put whatever he wants into that. It's usually when the president is putting their interpretation into a law. The President Bush explicitly did that with regards to torture, because he said that they'll reserve the right to be able to do this on their own later on.
Okay, signing statement 1, 2. When a president adds a statement at the bottom of a bill, basically offering a different interpretation than the bill itself was passed. You mentioned Bush used this in reference to torture. 1, 2. Very good example. Keep going.
It's also an example of when the executive branch is also using a legislative function, so it's getting rid of the separation of powers because
Yeah,
of
it is.
legislative action.
This is like the executive is acting as the legislature. It blurs the line. Anything else you want to tell me? 4, 3. Now you got it next. Yeah, go ahead. Your group.
Okay, Specter, Chairman, he tried to propose a bill called the Presidential Signing Statements Act of 06. Pretty much it would instruct courts not to rely on presidential signing statements in interpreting law.
Okay, that's true. Now that goes to Teddy's point, but I'm going to give you points on this. Because the legislature is getting mad because Bush has been doing this. Why did the legislature get mad that would give them the need that they needed to pass or introduce a bill?
Why would they what?
Why did the legislature feel the need to introduce that bill? Go ahead. Your group's got it.
Bush did more signing statements in his term than all their terms combined.
Bush did more signing statements in his term than all of the rest of the presidents in history. Anything else that you want to add?
Has raised 807 challenges to over 100 bills.
Yeah, over 800 challenges. Anything else you want to add?
About the mail, he also did one to allow him to investigate anybody's mail.
Yeah, he did. Opening a mail without search warrants. That was one of the small blurb articles that I had given you. Anything else you want to say? 4, 3, 2, 1. There's one very specific thing I'm looking for. Go.
He does this because he can't do a line item veto, which is going line by line and pulling things out. We
And,
discussed that.
and when did you use a line item veto this semester?
When we use one.
Yeah, you used one. 4,
Oh,
3.
with the
Yeah, with the budget activity. That's exactly what it was. Alfredo's group now on the board. 1, 2. What also I was looking for on this, and this is really, really important.
Are you talking about Vietnam and
The president only can issue these. They deal exclusively with executive power. So the president cannot issue a signing statement for anything, but only things dealing with the executive box. Torture would be foreign affairs. Opening the mail would be the same kind of deal, be commander-in-chief type powers. Let's see, Sarah's group, Alfredo's group, I should say, gave me the last correct answer. Pick me a category, please.
Real quick question about
Yes.
that. In case like the executive branch, like, would that like you qualify torture as national defense?
That's what their argument was, yes.
So in their civil liberties.
Yeah, that's their argument. So, and it's hair splitting, but that was their argument. Go ahead, Alfredo's group, pick me a category, let's go.
Let's do chapter 4, civil liberties for 3.
Civil liberties for 3. Freedoms protected in the First Amendment. Teddy, it's you. You've got next though, Brent.
Freedom of press.
Press.
Freedom of assembly.
Assembly.
Religion.
Religion.
Speech.
Speech. 4, 3.
Petition.
So we'll give them all to me again.
Okay. There's petition, assembly, religion, speech.
You didn't say it again. That's plus 12 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go ahead, Brian. Freedom of expression, minus 3. What's the one that's left? Any group other than Teddy's by Christina.
Freedom of, what is it? Right to petition government or freedom of...
Minus 3. That's that.
Freedom of assembly?
Oh,
Peaceful assembly.
Beliefs.
Minus 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Your group is the only one that can offer now. You want to have at it.
We're good.
Press.
I said
Press.
I heard that. And then I said listening, but I said 4 different times.
Are you saying he said press?
Look at
Did you say he said press?
I thought he said press, and you said he repeated.
You didn't understand because
Oh, I thought Brian said expression.
No, he said
They
press.
said expression. They did say expression.
no press.
Oh, boo!
He said
Boo! Okay. Let's see. The last group that gave me the correct answer was actually Teddy's group because they gave me the only correct answer. Pick me a category.
Civil liberties for 4.
Civil liberties for 4. We need somebody to draw.
Oh man.
This is a hard one.
You ready? You got this?
Okay. That's what I need.
I don't want to look at it. Let me get this.
Okay. And if y'all need to come closer, you can. Or move around, whatever you need
So
to
how
do.
if we know the answer, how does it work again?
Wait, how do we do this?
Got it?
We yell.
Okay.
They're asking me how it works.
Did we get it wrong?
Okay, the way that this works, he's going to get a minute on this to draw this particular concept from one of the chapters. Remember, don't just blurt out the situation. Make sure you answer what he's drawing.
How long do I get?
You get a minute, and we're going to time it here in just a second. You can guess as much as you need to. First hand I see gets it afterwards.
black marker?
If you get it right, I don't. I've got green though. If you get it right, then indeed you're going to be. It turns into a list all you can, and then you can get into the specifics. So, Billy, 1 minute starting on the 3.5. Go.
We drew the picture is gonna stab one way.
You have it next, but they still have time.
Shooting the water gun at the boy. You have the other drawings in the picture.
Got about 30 seconds.
Animal sacrifice.
Animal sacrifice.
That's
It is an animal sacrifice. Okay, let me get the red one back. Okay, animal sacrifice. For the 11 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Explain to me the significance of animal sacrifice. Y'all have it next. You've got it now.
The significance was there was a church in this community that was.
What was it called?
Oh,
4.
Santeria.
Santeria Faith. The Santeria Faith, it was down in Florida. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
The problem was they were killing these animals, and the community wasn't okay with that, and they tried to pass legislation.
What was the story with this animal killing? Why were they killing the animals?
It was for their religion. It's for their religious purposes on special holidays. They would kill a bunch of animals, and then they would eat them.
This was for special holidays.
No,
Well,
for
also for
inducting like people into priesthood.
The induction of priests, that's exactly what it was. So that's 4. Be careful though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me more.
The laws they enacted to try to inhibit their